Voters here at Young's since 1916, and we're going to talk a little bit here to Pam and John Rogers. She is an attorney involved in illegal immigration issues, and he is a law enforcement official who deals with it virtually every day. Lieutenant, give us an idea of what it is you see and then what it is you're worried about.
Well, we're overwhelmed in the street. I mean, just the crimes are getting more violent. They're out of control. You can't communicate with these immigrants. My concern is these illegal immigrants get here. You know, what makes you think that they're going to follow any of these rules put in place? They're not. You can build all the fences you want. If you don't man them, they're going to go over them, they're going to go under them, they're still going to get in here. And what are you going to do with the illegal immigrants that are already here? How are you going to handle that problem? There's millions of them. The opportunities that I've had to deal with the situation you call INS, they won't even come down and talk to you. They're just understaffed, undermanned. What are you going to do about that?
So we're gonna spin this one back to both John McCain and Rudy Giuliani and ask the lieutenant's question: how can you not call it amnesty?
Well, I think the officer made the point I was just making earlier. What he said was they turn over the names to ICE. I used to turn them over to the Immigration and Naturalization Service, and nobody is deported. As I said, I had 400,000 illegal immigrants. The best year they ever had for deportations was 2000. I figured out I was stuck with 398,000. It's like simple arithmetic. So the reality is that we do have to stop illegal immigrants from coming in at our borders. It is a national priority. And a physical fence isn't going to do the whole thing. We need a technological fence. We need photographic equipment, heat-seeking equipment, motion detection equipment. It all exists. It didn't exist 10 years ago, didn't exist 20 years ago. It exists today. Other countries do it. And we need a tamper-proof single ID card for every single person who's in this country from a foreign country. And if we can secure our borders, end illegal immigration, we will then be able to do what Governor Huckabee is talking about with legal immigrants. We want to encourage legal immigration, and we want to end illegal immigration.
Senator McCain.
And it is a very, very sensible policy. Most countries accomplish it. Most countries do not allow you to walk in without identifying yourself.
Senator McCain, the same question to you. How do you not call the circumstances the officer described as an amnesty?
Well, because amnesty, according to the dictionary, is forgiveness. The proposal that we had would require fines, would require back in the line, would require deportation for some. It would require others to go back to the country of their origin. It would require an enormous amount before anyone, as long as 13 years, could even be eligible for citizenship in this country. There's 12 million people who are here illegally. We were trying to find a way to identify, track, deport those necessary, and those who have been here for some 40 or 50 years, then give them, after everybody else who's come here legally, a place in line behind everybody else. It was a comprehensive proposal. I was in Baghdad over the 4th of July, and I was present at a ceremony where 688 brave young Americans re-enlisted. 128 brave young Americans who were green card holders were given citizenship in this country. 2 of them that were supposed to be there had sacrificed their lives prior to that.
Governor,
these people are brave, they're wonderful, and they want to be citizens of this country, and I'm proud of them.
Governor Romney, I'm seeing you itching to get in on this. Let me just give you just a quick answer here.
First of all, the Z visa that was offered in that Senate bill let everybody who's here illegally, other than criminals, stay here for the rest of their life. And that may not be technically amnesty, but it is certainly amnesty. In fact, I was at the San Diego border and met with our Border Patrol agents. They told me that more than half of those that try and come across those fences are able to do so. They said there's no way to stop them at the border unless you close down the magnets. And the magnets are sanctuary cities and having employers sign people up that have come here illegally to do work here. You have to end sanctuary cities. You have to cut back on federal funding to cities that continue to call themselves sanctuary cities and welcome people in, as New York has done. and you have to say to employers that hire people illegally, that's also going to be sanctioned. This is the way we're going to have to finally end it. And the other key point is this, which is having amnesty and saying to individuals, as the mayor has said, if you come here and you're willing to work here and pay taxes, we'll sign you up. That's not the right message. We've got to enforce the law, welcoming legal immigration, but ending illegal immigration.
Thank you, Governor. Senator Brownback, I know you're itching to get in this. You're in the next round. We'll come to you in a moment. Please bear with us. Wendell, go.